You don't see them from a distance, but zoom in and you can, like ants. For these people, the climb made their trip to Uluru special.
Something everyone should experience. It's wonderful.
But you're some of the last who ever will.
Yes, yeah, that's a shame. That is a shame.
Like, you can tell everyone that you were the last, like one of the last people to climb Uluru before it shut. Yeah.
Watching were Indigenous people for whom Uluru is a special cultural site, one which they have long said it is disrespectful to climb, an equivalent to people clambering over a cathedral or a mosque. They were pleased that climbing on the rock was being banned.
Because it shows that we have a bit of authority over our sacred sites and we can close them if we want to.
Climbing has been officially discouraged for decades, but it's not been banned. In fact, there's been a safety chain to help those who choose to climb anyway, and rangers who each day check for stragglers. Closing the climb is controversial. Many Australians see this as a national landmark, which belongs to everyone, not just Indigenous people whose ancestors live nearby the longest. Climbing, some say, has long been part of a visit.
Then a climb to the summit of the rock, which is 2 miles long and 1,500 feet high. Here, a small cairn forms the world's most unusual visitors book, bearing the signatures of those who've sought out this natural temple of the Aboriginals.
In a few years, this footage might look just as dated. The management board of Uluru had set targets which, when met, would trigger the closure of the climb.
Percentage of people climbing as a percentage of overall visitors needed to drop to 20% or below. The prime reason for visitors coming to Uluru was about the cultural and natural values and not the climb, and that thirdly there needed to be adequate other activities for people to do other than doing the climb.
Those are things like organised walks, formal sunset viewings, and even Segway tours around Uluru's base. It was late afternoon on Friday when the new permanent closure sign went up. 2 hours later, the last of those who'd ascended when the climb was legal came down.
Over the next few days, that chain will be removed. Anyone who chooses to scramble up anyway risks a fine. But for Indigenous Australians, the moment is much more significant. A new era of respect, not just for Uluru, but for them.
Andrew Thomas, Aljazeera, at Uluru, Central Australia.